On the show today from St. John the Evangelist Church, the pastor, Father Chaz Canoy, and from Jackson Catholic Schools, Director of PR, Kelli Shuberg. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Bart.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good to be with you.
Happy anniversary to St. John School.
150.
150
That's
years.
awesome.
The sesquicentennial.
Yeah, that's great. Second sesquicentennial of the month, Spring Arbor University. Isn't that interesting? Spring Arbor University and St. John School both started in the same year here in this town.
Yeah, that's great. 1873.
Also, congratulations in order to Kelli.
Thank you.
Kelli is now Kelli Shuberg.
I am.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Her husband, Justin, one of our downtown neighbors.
He is. Yeah.
So we've got all kinds of things to celebrate and all different ways to do it.
Yes, yeah, and in fact, it all kicks off on Friday. In fact, this very day, September 13th, was the first day that the nuns got in from the IHM nuns, came to Jackson, and 2 days later, they opened the first day of school, which is what we celebrate on September 15th. So we're kicking off this 150th anniversary with our very own Bishop Boyer. He's going to be coming here at 9 a.m. for school mass, and everybody's invited, so there is going to be overflow, obviously, because the kids take up a good chunk of the church. But there's plenty of seating, not only in the church. There's overflow seating in the parish center, and we'll be including them in communion. There's going to be 2 big screens at the parish center that live streams the mass into there. And then right after that, we will have a reception over at the school. With a few words from myself and Renee, Miss Hornby, our wonderful new teacher or principal, and then also isn't Mrs. Blair going to be there?
She'll be there as well.
Yeah.
Christy Blair will be there, and also Tim DeWitt will be speaking as well.
Great. Yeah, and Kelli will be there.
I'll be there. Yes, of course.
And you have a reception that is being sponsored by the Quillen family.
Yes, the generosity of the Quillens has allowed us to be able to celebrate in good fashion.
Yeah.
The school that St. John School occupies is not obviously the original built. What was the building like when the nuns first opened school?
So there was St. John Academy in the initial years, right? And then I think in the high school would open maybe 17 years later, and then that was the founding of the high school years. And then of course the actual high school building was built, and then St. John Academy, they moved away from the St. John Academy building towards its present location, if I'm getting this right. And then, so that's obviously on the corner of Cooper and Leroy.
So you're, and the church itself is Jackson's first Catholic church, right?
The Jackson's not only first Catholic parish in town, but it's the oldest church building in the entire Diocese of Lansing.
Wow.
Yeah, 1856 is the cornerstone. And of course there's older parishes, but they all got rid of their older churches and built new ones, whereas we kept adding onto it. And so the original church structure, 1856, is still there, but it used to be brick, and they put a facade of limestone over the brick. So that it's the limestone facade that you see now.
Yeah, so there are drawings and pictures of the church as it looked, but it doesn't. It looks somewhat similar, but it is the same building, just with a different facade.
Yeah, yeah.
And about 20-some years older than the school.
Yes, 1856, 1873 was the founding of the school.
All right.
So about 17 years.
Cool. So Friday we've got the Mass and the Adoration. You have an Adoration Chapel. That's going to be, what are you going to do there?
Yes, there's going to be an exposition there, and people can come and see just an extraordinary painting by Joe Macklin, a local artist, Joe Macklin, who has gone into full-time sacred art.
Really?
And yes, yeah. Wow. And so if you go in, it's a very small school chapel, but it's perfect for adoration. And he just has some exquisite skills, like we're talking masterpiece type skills. And so we used our school chapel as kind of an experimental lab, so to speak, for what might be possible in a renovation of St. John Church. But right now, it's a centerpiece in its own because of the what he's done with the background of the tabernacle, and also on the ceiling, he has quite the piece of art there on canvas that was pasted onto that ceiling.
That's in the church right now.
No,
No.
that is in the chapel.
In the chapel.
The small school chapel at St. John's School,
Right.
which we invite you to come see, not only on Friday, but the big open house is actually on Saturday. So Saturday is the big open house from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. when all the public, alumni, potential school families, present school families, potential school families, take a look at what is there, because there's going to be, and Kelli can...
There's Bounce House,
go
and the
ahead.
Knights of Columbus are going to be there making food. It's always delicious. I can't wait for that. I believe there's going to be some face painting and just camaraderie with everyone, alumni, like you said, and everyone with St. John's School. So it's going to be a great event from 4 to 7 on Saturday.
And a DJ. DJ will
Yep,
be
a
there.
DJ.
Face painting, photo booth.
And I believe also offering school tours, because the school has been renovated, and we are going to offer school tours for people that are interested for that as well.
Yes. There was the great flood of 2022.
The great flood.
When the pipe burst in Christmas time. And thank goodness Mrs. Fitzpatrick was going in there to get some stuff and feed the turtle or something like that, and discovered the pipe had burst, but it affected so many of the elementary school wing, which is the north wing of the school, and it just destroyed the place. But thank goodness she was able to catch it before it really spread through the entire school. But so the whole north end of the school, the flooring and all that has been redone. So come and check out the new look that we
beautiful.
have. Yeah.
All right, and Joe Macklin's done some other art in the community, including at Lumen Christi.
At Lumen Christi. He is a Lumen Christi alum, so we
Yeah.
love having him around all the time doing sacred art, but there are beautiful pieces at Lumen Christi as well.
Yeah, I have a little Joe Macklin painting in my office. It's a car.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, but now I think that's perfect because he's so talented.
He
I'm
is.
glad he's
Yes.
doing it full time.
He even has these pendants that he has, these lockets. I got one for my sister-in-law, both sisters-in-law actually. One has a picture of each kid, like a profile of each kid.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it folds up. But anyway.
All right,
And
so-
one more thing is on the night, Friday night, this Friday night at the football game, they're going to recognize St. John alumni. So St. John alumni come out,
Football
support
alumni.
the Titans.
Football alumni or all
Any
alumni?
alumni.
Any alumni.
Any St.
Any
John's
alumni.
Mm-hmm.
As
So-
well as football alumni.
Yes,
but-
correct.
Yeah.
So before Lumen Christi, there was two high schools, a Catholic high school, St. John and St. Mary, and there was a long rivalry between the two.
The Duffy Jug.
How long? When did St. John's first start having football? Because their high school goes back to the 1890s.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
So
I'm a little rusty on the football
I don't
history.
even know
Other
if-
than I do know that Father Duffy came in 1942, and so but he was only there because he had some health issues. He was only there for like 3 years, so 1942 to 1945. But during that time was the inception of him donating the Duffy
the
Jug.
Duffy Jug.
Yeah.
Which will be at the reception after Mass. The Duffy Jug will be. There's going to be a lot of memorabilia at
Yeah.
St. John's at the reception
Yes.
from the past
And-
150 years,
Yep.
and the Duffy Jug will be there.
And
Ooh.
Kelly will be drinking out of the Duffy
true.
Jug.
That's true.
Like,
We have
Yeah.
to celebrate. It's a celebration.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of lips have been on the. How many? Where's the Duffy Jug? Where does?
It's hosted at Lumen Christi
At Lumen
typically,
Christi.
yes.
Okay.
yeah.
And you've got, in addition with the party on Saturday, one of the alumni of St. John, Jeff Kelly, is the DJ.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yep. And what did you say the food was?
The Knights of Columbus.
Oh,
I'm not
Knights of
exactly
Columbus.
sure what they're going to be making, but it's always fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, the Knights of Columbus. They were at the Bailey Excavating 50th anniversary
Okay.
party, and I had one of their $2 hot dogs.
Was it
Are they going to be
delicious?
$2?
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't
Or
know.
I don't know.
Not sure.
Maybe it's free. Who
Maybe they
knows?
should.
Yeah.
They probably should be free.
Yeah.
I don't know.
if the Quillins are sponsoring it.
There you
So
go. They're free now.
yes.
You just- What kind of history has the church preserved of the school? Have you got like all the names of everyone that's been through it, pictures from the early years?
There will be memorabilia on display. I'm not sure what exactly, but yeah, but we have a number of the old yearbooks, and so, Kelly, do you have anything to
I
say?
don't know exactly what people have brought in, but I know a lot of alumni have been bringing in memorabilia for the past few months. So, and they've been stacking up, and it's going to be a really beautiful display.
Yeah, we're going to have beautiful weather. The football game should be awesome. And
And it's our first game in the new Catholic League that we're in.
Oh yeah.
oh, the new Catholic League. They're coming from where? Who's the,
Detroit.
which
I
school?
think UD Jesuit.
UD Jesuit? Do we know anything about them?
I don't know anything about them.
I know they also have a long history.
Yeah, so you want to beat them on
We do.
Absolutely.
anniversary night.
Absolutely.
So will the alumni come out onto the field at halftime or something?
I believe so. I know they are getting recognized. I'm not exactly sure what the recognition is, but they will be recognized at halftime.
I wonder if there are people that still have their football uniforms.
Well, if you're out there and you
Oh.
do, please wear it, because that would be amazing, and I would love that.
Yeah, that would be great to see.
It would.
Come out, football alumni, come out with your jerseys. St.
With the
John jerseys.
leather helmets?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that would be fantastic.
What year was the last year of St. John? 1968?
68 was the last class,
Okay, as the last class, yes.
I believe.
So maybe there's people from that class who play football, they still have the uniform.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
And what were the school colors?
I believe blue and gold.
Blue and gold.
Okay.
Yes, because that's the reason why our current parish emblem is blue and gold, is because those were the colors back then.
Now you hinted that you are using the artwork of Joe Macklin to foreshadow perhaps some renovation at the church.
Yes, we'd love to be able to do that. I know we have to take care of what we have first before we actually beautify the church. So part of that is, of course, the needs of the school. And right now, that those are significant. I mean, we have like about $4 million in the next 10 years of capital projects in St. John's School itself. So
Oh, wow.
that is a lot of money. And so if alumni are listening to this, I think the capacity of our parish to be able to afford all that is we would very much appreciate help from the outside so that we can beautify the church, right? So please be generous to your alma mater.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity, the 150th anniversary, for someone perhaps to make a gift in honor of the sesquicentennial.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a great idea.
Yes, and they can do that too if they can't make it at jacksoncatholicschools.org. If you go to our giving page, you can click on the 150th, and that's where your donation will go to directly.
Oh, fantastic.
Are there students doing special things this week?
Other than mass the big day is obviously Friday.
The bishop.
Yeah, with the bishop.
They're very excited about the bishop coming. I did lunch duty at St. John's today, and a lot of the kids were talking about the bishop coming, so they're very excited.
Yeah. So will he be giving the sermon? Will you have a chance to?
He will be giving the sermon. I'll say some words at the reception at the school afterwards.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think everything we have that people need to know is out there
Yeah,
now.
perfect.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Just Friday, 9 o'clock mass, Saturday football game, and then Saturday is a big open house, 4 to 7.
All right. And then check out the renovations of the school and help celebrate 150 years. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. It's a
And thanks for
great year.
Yeah, thanks for
To 150 more.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Pastor at St. John the Evangelist Church, Father Chaz Canoy, and Public Relations Director for Jackson Catholic Schools, Kelli Shuberg. A lot more